This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Stop putting your online data at risk. Get protected at expressvpn.com/funhaus.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Open House, where we, very serious and smart people, answer your questions in a very serious and smart way. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor. And we're going to hear more from them later on in the show.
First question this week comes from Superpowered. What celebrity voice do you wish you had? I don't know if you know this about me, but I can basically impersonate any celebrity there ever was.
Anybody want a peanut?
Why waste a wish on something you already have?
I mean, everyone says that they want, the deep, very bassy voice, something that sounds
Very masculine.
or sweet, like a very, chocolatey voice or something like that, something smooth. I'm gonna go Gilbert Gottfried.
I don't know, maybe that Beyonce. You ever heard this Beyonce? She's singing these single ladies, but she married. She got a husband. What's she singing about? Muy caliente.
I wish I had the voice of the very robust sounding Patrick Warburton. You're like, it's me, Jacob. I don't sound like a screaming hobbit anymore.
I'm gonna go with the soothing sounds of Gilbert Gottfried, mixed with the dulcet tones of Fran Drescher.
Okay, on to the next question. That's an easy question. Sorry, I'm choking on carrot. That's an easy question. I don't know. I don't like saying That's an easy question, Superpowered. Have you ever seen Thank You for Smoking? Have you ever heard of the legend Sam Elliott? I smoked cigarettes my whole life. I was the Marlboro Man. And now I'm getting paid off by Aaron Eckhart. See, I didn't do it justice. He was down here.
Nady boy, Jordan's Devlin. Does James realize that he's a sex symbol icon in the gay community? Because he is. Yeah, I think he knows. I think he plays into it. I think he plays it up. He says, I got my gays. He's doing it for the clicks and the dicks.
Is that true? I feel like you're just saying that. I don't know that anything has been formalized in that sense.
He better realize that. He's told this story about going to the West Hollywood 24-hour fitness about 14 times.
I'm okay with it. I've spoken several times about how I've never been more confident in myself than when I used to go to the West Hollywood 24-hour fitness. Do I get to ride in a parade? You know what? I've never been in a parade, but I would love to be in a parade.
Oh, dude. I want to be a sex symbol / icon in the gay community. What do I have to do? Y'all, tell me what I have to do.
Yeah, I think James is aware. It's not unknown that in most circles he's referred to as Lord of the Gays. And I mean, look at the guy. He could be an icon for anything. How they say it.
Sexy.
James is very much aware of this and uses it to his advantage all the time, constantly getting discounts, cat calls, gym giving lessons, whatever you call those, personal working out. I don't know these terms. Regardless, yes, James uses the gay community like a coupon book.
Happy Pride Month, everybody, actually. For real. Happy Pride Month.
Nico Villasana asks, perfect date night for talking to your girlfriend on Zoom? I have an incredible answer to this because it's something I've actually done. You wear a tie and a button-up. You comb your hair real nice. You get a little flour in a pot. You cook yourself up some pasta. She cooks herself up some pasta. Guess what? No pants, no bottoms. So you say, now that dinner's done, how about a midnight snack? Whoa!
Number one, I don't have a girlfriend. I'm married. So I don't know why you're fishing up that creek. So hands off, yo. If you are looking to get in on that Zoom date life, I highly recommend checking out AOL chat rooms. Last time I was serious about dating, that's where I would look for all the hot singles. It might still be a thing. I don't know. I heard they're still in business somehow through the power of dial-up and your grandmother.
What I would do for the perfect date night on Zoom is I would record a video of myself beforehand, display that as a virtual background, and then leave the call without her knowing. I'd ride up on my bicycle and throw pebbles at her window until she saw me, and then she would look out and be, hold on a minute, who's on the other line? And I'd get a good giggle out of it.
I've been a big fan of playing games on Zoom. Here's something you want to be a good boyfriend. It doesn't have to be a game you play together. Maybe it's a game she wants to play, and then you can just enjoy it with her. What if she just played a game? What if she played Final Fantasy, or she played Sekiro, and you just watched her and encouraged her? I think that'd be very nice of you, and you should do that.
I don't know. Put your finger up a turkey.
Well, Nico, I totally get where you're at, all right? You've been having the same boring Zoom date nights with your girlfriend for 2 to 3 months. You can barely stand it. What you need is to start role-playing, baby. Zoom play, I call it. And specifically, you need to Zoom play during times when Zoom didn't exist. That's the most fun. Pretend you're like in a World War I foxhole, okay? And that you're Zooming your wife on the farm back in Idaho. You guys are Zooming with your life depending on it. There's bullets buzzing over your head. Your friend is losing your arm on your right. Your friend is losing their leg on your left. Things are fucked. So just, it'll be hot.
Nick at Night 210. What are your top 5 movies you wish you saw in theaters? Caddyshack, Caddyshack 2, Animal House, and I don't know, Godfather 3.
Basically, I don't want to name the movies, but anything with a twist that wasn't popular at the time that it came out, because I wanted to see what the 5 or 6 people would think when they found out the truth about Tyler Durden, Kaiser Soze. Else, there's all these twists. Bruce Willis, other actors. I've rarely been in a theater where there is a twist or some crazy moment in pop culture history where everyone went, oh my God, I totally get what happened. Yeah, no shit, that was Bucky.
My mom was super strict and really pissed me off growing up that I couldn't see all the movies I wanted to see. I couldn't see PG-13 movies till I was 14. Think about that, all right? Just think about what that does to the human mind. Fucking pisses me off to this day. Anyway, I'm going to tell you my top 5 movies that when I was growing up pissed me off the most that I couldn't see them in the theater when they came out. 1, American Pie. That looked hilarious. I didn't get to enjoy it until I got it on LimeWire illegally. 2, Home Alone. That's right, I couldn't see a movie about a child being home alone when I was a child. 3, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Had to watch it on fucking VHS at a friend's house at a sleepover. 4, The Mask. When I was on a boys trip with my dad at a hotel, he let me see The Mask and he made me promise that I wouldn't tell my mom, and I never did. Number 5, Rush Hour. I love Jackie Chan. My mom knows I love Jackie Chan. She wouldn't let me see Rush Hour because it has bad words in it. And I was pissed because all I care about is the karate action. Okay, I don't give a fuck about the bad words, Mom.
Gattaca, Goodfellas, Aliens. Technically, I did see Blade Runner, but it was like a re-release, so I'm not going to count that one. Predator, Terminator 2. That was easy. Actually, I thought that was going to be really hard, but no.
I wish I'd seen both Ewok Adventures movies in theaters because I don't think anybody saw them in theaters, so I could have been the one.
Your next question comes from Mata. How can you guys help me with a messy roommate? He's also lovemaking every weekend with a new girl loudly, so what can I do to either stop that or not hear that? Well, for the messy part, that's pretty easy. In my experience, passive-aggressive attitudes have worked wonders. So when there's a huge mess, you go, thank God all those dishes are there. Otherwise, I thought I'd go insane. And you just kind of stop and stare at them and nag a lot. As far as the loud sexing goes, let nature run its course. Those crazy kids are just gonna pound all the fluids out of their bodies and you just stick around until they're all gone.
Unfortunately, there's only one thing you can do. You have to be the new girl that he's lovemaking with this weekend, all right? For one, that'll solve your not being able to sleep problem, because you'll be the one he's lovemaking. Then once you've done that, then you can change him, his messiness. You can say, look, do you want this? You gotta change this messiness. It's pissing me off. You gotta start the long con now, is what I'm saying. Get him on your side, and then manipulate him into being a clean person. I mean, how hard is this for you, Mata? Jesus fuck.
You could get yourself your own guy or gal or whoever and do your own, as you say, lovemaking and You could make it a contest for all the marbles. Whoever is loudest is clearly the victor, and the other will have to surrender and either leave or suffer the loudness for the rest of their days.
Anytime he's about to bring a girl home, you should leave a really filthy mess around and make it seem like you have a girl too. So right before they're about to start lovemaking, that's not what they're doing, bud, sorry. Right before they're about to start lovemaking, make it sound like you're lovemaking someone else. In terms of cleaning up your messy roommate's mess, just do what I did with the messy roommate in college and just kind of draw a line and say you can make this portion of our shared space as dirty as you want it to be, but then only remain in the portion that's clean. It's like the Berlin Wall of filth.
This is quarantine. You don't want to stop the love from happening, okay? He's fucking a girl. He's not on the Zoom. Not everybody can be on the Zoom with a girlfriend, okay? Not everybody's like that putz Nico. Let him be loud, okay? Let him take the face masks off. Let him put it in her and pull it out and scream at the top of his lungs. Quarantine!
I have a little something that I can recommend to you. They're called noise canceling headphones. I avoided them for a long time, but they're actually amazing if you get a quality one. The cheap ones that we have at work scream into your ears to deafen you from everything else, and it gives me a headache. But the ones I have here in my home, they're great. Now for the messiness, might I suggest one of those swimmer clips that you clip your nose with. Also, maybe some dark sunglasses that you wear at night and at all times so that you can't see the mess. And just tie ropes all around the apartment so you can get around. You can lead yourself with the ropes, and you'll be good. You'll never have to see or hear your loud, sex-having roommate ever again. You're welcome.
This episode of Open House is sponsored by Aveo. There's so much going on right now, so many added challenges to your work and personal life that anything you can do to make your day-to-day more convenient is something you should consider. Aveo is that for your vision. Daily contact lenses are easy and convenient, so while I'm working from home, staring at a screen all day, it's a boon to have comfortable, technologically advanced contacts delivered to my door. No more expensive bulk boxes for contacts. Aveo provides hydrating and affordable all-day lenses right to your door. It's the only subscription contact lens company that offers regular dailies as well as contacts for astigmatism. They're designed to keep your eyes healthy with Aqualock technology to keep your lenses hydrated even after 12 hours of wear. And every lens is manufactured in a fully automated state-of-the-art clean room. Do not worry about third-party markups because Aveo makes and ships everything to deliver on your personalized schedule. Never end up with more than you need, but don't sweat returning unopened boxes easily for up to 30 days. Right Now is offering our viewers the best deal they have anywhere. Get a 10-day trial pack for $1. That's just $1 at aveovision.com/openhouse, spelled AVEO, vision.com/openhouse for your 10-day trial pack for only $1. You are not going to get this deal anywhere else. Go to aveovision.com/openhouse.
Final question comes from Patrick. What band or musician would you want to come up with a song of your life? Wow, that's a tough one. He's dead. But Mozart, I think that would be probably the number one musician, him or Beethoven, maybe a collab. I know they were probably not alive around the same time, but I would like the idea of a classical musician writing some kind of melody that will forever be used in techno songs in the 90s around the world, royalty free. And then my soul will be remembered as that one song that had like an Inspector Gadget theme put over it. I changed my answer to the guy who wrote the Inspector Gadget theme. Whoever that person is a genius. Chucky Levy. He looks awesome. The theme is said to have been inspired by Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg's piece Paul and the Mountain King. Oh yeah, I made that connection on accident.
I'd love if Foo Fighters did a song about my life, because then it'd be loud and boisterous. Those are two things that I'm, not. So I think it would make up for a significant lack of quality in my own life.
Smash Mouth. It's no question. Smash Mouth, well, I'll be more specific. Smash Mouth Sugar Ray crossover song that comes out dedicated to me, but it's also like track 9 on one of their albums, maybe both of their albums, and no one cares about it. until it gets used in a movie much later. Then people really start to appreciate it, but no one knows it's associated with me at all. It's called the reverse candle in the wind.
Phil Spector. You wrote some good ones, that Phil. I said, Phil, you have a minute? You know, you pull your pen out of your hair, you scribble down a few lines for me. I won't tell nobody what you did.
I don't think I can pick a band or a musician. I'm gonna have to come up with my own supergroup. On guitar, I'm gonna go with Dean Ween from Ween. Other guitar, I'm gonna go with East Bay Ray from the Dead Kennedys. Bass, I'm gonna go with Kim Deal from the Pixies. On drums, we're gonna go with Josh Freese from the Vandals. On vocals, MC Ride from Death Grips. On accordion, obviously Weird Al Yankovic. On turntables, I'm gonna go with Oscar winner DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia. I think that's my 7-member supergroup that needs to play the soundtrack to my life. Please make that happen. Commenter, do you know those people?
The song of my life already exists. It's called Music to Watch Girls By from Al Hurt. I'm guessing we can't play that song. Oh shit, I didn't turn my lights on. There we go.
Those are all my answers. That's Adam Kovic signing off, saying good night. Other part to that, I can never remember it. I gotta find something else.
What are you doing over here?
I'm in Discord with Lindsay and John.
What did I hear this?
And you're going,
Are you spying on me? Cut the feed! Cut the feed!